And we're back. Didn't really miss anything. I think he missed three hands. One which I won with Queen 10, raised pre-flop under the gun, one caller, he check folds. And then I think we left you with Jack 6. Yeah, so you only missed three hands. And then this one I had 4-9 and I folded. So nothing special. So now we have a lot more hands on three of the guys. We got 46 on Lapish, 88 and 65. So we got a better understanding, but still not a complete understanding on the people we're playing against because of their hands. Wow, he goes straight to $2. I usually 3-bet in this position, but we're gonna let it go. $2. I didn't like it with Lapish behind me, but 10-6 obviously isn't a great hand there. But if you just made a regular bet, I probably would have popped it to 6 or to 450. But he called very quickly, so I would assume he was on clubs or some other draw there. So this $2 bet, and he bet both streets. Looked to be like a pretty good hand there, but he's played a ton of hands though. Now that I'm looking, he's only played 12 hands at the table with us, but he's 73 over 36. So he has, I need to know what that is. I have no idea. V money sign IP. Something in position, I'm assuming. Voluntary put money in the pot. Maybe that's it. So 67% of his 13 hands, he's been putting money in the pot, I think is what that means. Wow. Two callers. And we go brick. A normal $3 bet though. Auto call. Turn is not a good card. Depending on which draw he could have here. Because I think he called way too quick for a pair of queens. Oh wow, he actually had a pair of queens. Surprising he didn't bet the turn then. Why wouldn't you bet the turn when I check to you? I don't know. He just limps. I'm actually gonna put pressure back on him here. See if we can win a pot versus him. Yeah, we'll take the fold. Not too many good hands, flops I should say, for pocket nines. So let's give up 8-5. It's fine with me. So now he's up to, I'm sorry, he's down to 53 out of the 16 hands, which means he's put money into the pot. Let's see what it changes to now with 17 hands. It didn't update. Yeah, there we go. 56%. So out of 17 hands, he's put 9, probably a little under 9 if you did by, you know, decimals or whatever. Wow, man, he left. Oh, that's bad. I wanted him to keep playing. He played way too many hands, I think. And we're down to 4-handed again. Man, I don't think Killer Fred likes, as soon as one person leaves or sits out, he sits out too, so, because he doesn't have a lot of chips, I guess, so it might be his reasoning. Yeah, I think that's what that means now. Is the first one is voluntarily put money into the pot. Second number doesn't. I don't know. I don't see it. 18% he raised pre-flop. Okay, that's good to know. And then 1.0 this is aggressive factor. I don't get. Alright. Lapiche, this played back at me multiple times. I think 3 times so far. So, and he honestly hasn't played very many hands. So only 20 over 13 out of 57. So it's actually a pretty good flop for our hand. So we're gonna bet $4. Just because it does give us a possibility of a pretty big hit. So we'll see what happens here. Requesting time, that is not a good thing. Wow, and he let it go. So let's see what Mad Max does then. Fold, fold. So we'll take it down. If they both folded, I believe my ace high was probably good there, if not in the chopping range. Hit the 100 hand mark at this table. Oh, we got a ton of colors this time. We hit our ace. So we're gonna bet $4 again. And let's see how this goes. Snap call on the button. Wow, 2 calls. So that's actually a bad card. Very bad card. I think I'm supposed to bet here though still. I think I have to bet. Wow. So now we're just gonna check, because we only honestly beat ace 4, I think, because I think silver has the better ace. Wow, my ace was good. You had, wow, look at that, clubs versus clubs, royal flush draw. That's okay. I'm glad I bet both streets. My bet was probably weak on the turn, but it was still, I mean, if they're gonna fold, man, maybe not. Maybe I needed to bet it like just $2 more, but I doubt it. I think I watched a couple videos on Deuces Cracked, and I believe what he said was true. I think his name was Beluga Whale, something like that. He said that basically if a bad player is going to fold, it doesn't matter what you bet, they're just going to fold. You could bet $20 or fucking 3 and they'll probably still fold, so the amount doesn't matter. So that's why when they both called, I honestly thought one of them had an ace with me, and it was just like right there, I bet 1/3 of the pot, so it's not a terrible bet, I guess. I'm okay with it. He has a royal flush draw, so obviously he could have moved me off that hand easily, I think. Right here. He makes this $20. He has $90. He should have made a play. He makes this like $22 or something like that. I fold in a heartbeat, I think. Yeah, there's no way I call that bet, I don't think. That's crazy. Alright, so let's see now. We have 8% of aggressive factor total. Flop, we have a 12. Turn, we have a 3. And river, it says INF. Oh my, what a flop. Watch it come down. I was going to say, watch it come down king ace or something to chop it. That's crazy. He hit a 1-outer to basically stack him. Oof. Well, that was the guy's first hand too. Wow. Jokingly say welcome to the table with a question mark to him. That was a pretty nice pot we won too. What was it? 35 bucks, that's nice. For just having ace 5, it's pretty nice. Said hater. Zelver's kind of weird because that one hand he just called instantly with the top pair, and then I checked to him on the turn because I was basically ready to fold if he bet, and he checked again. That was weird. He's also min raises pocket 7s and ace 8 suited pre-flop. I mean 6-handed, those are good hands, but min raises are just kind of weird. He's limping on my big blind, so that makes me happy. Maybe it'll entice other people not to raise my blind there. Damn head is itching for some reason. Oh wow, there's a big raise. So my numbers are the highest at the table now, besides Zelver's first numbers higher than mine, but the second number I have him crushed because I raise a lot pre-flop. And then wow, we raise and then get kings on the button. That is very nice. What did we raise last time too when we got 4-bet? 17. We got kings on the button twice now. That's pretty crazy. I like it. Let's just have kings on the button every hand. Of course we're going to get called on a good number of our hands because we do have we have been playing mucho hands here, so if I get called it's just a check down. So take it with the queen.